What's up, everybody? We're getting started. Maybe this is normal-ish. Last couple days, at least. Seems like probably getting a little bit of a late start here. But the queue seems to be a lot less, right? So, what are we at right now? Let's see. 1400 still. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's do this. I kept playing and don't regret it. I'm glad you did. Honestly, I am glad that you did. And I know you maybe weren't the happiest last night, but oh, did you really? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. All right, okay. All right, okay, so I guess you guys are ahead of me now. But if there's anybody here who's watching and does not want the spoilers, which I can't imagine why you'd be here, but we are starting this up. So, okay, let's make sure we got the music up and everything. Yes, all right. Let's do this. It's, oh no, we read this last night. Okay. Oh, let me take this out. All right, guys. You ready for this? Are we ready for this? Am I ready for this? I don't know. You're not Reaper. Facts.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range.
Who's the whale?
Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Who's the whale? Bismarck? No, I don't think it's Bismarck. He wouldn't be there. Looked more like a proper whale too, more like the one in the first.
Capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius. The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
That's right, Ricky Bobby. It's absolutely right. Just freezing. She's like glowing. Her armor's crazy. Hey, Baba.
They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
She has a gun lance? Oh, yeah. Well, you could just set it up to have it take the helmet off during cutscenes.
From what I recall,
There's an option in one of the settings.
Following Varus's death. The first, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War.
True.
Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
Just like throw some sleep bombs or something.
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into two groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our
What's this
supplies.
weird? I got like some weird audio going on right now. I don't like the popping. It does look really good in cutscenes, though.
As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most.
Wait, we gotta make our own decisions?
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Yeah, I got you. Oh. Oh no, it's cold clothes, I guess, huh?
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Ishtola always did have a flair for the dramatic.
Okay.
She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's Magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand.
Okay.
The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
Am I gonna get to play some of the characters in this as well?
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done.
Yeah.
I always do.
Small difference.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Just what? Is this explained, or is this just like a random? Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, I do get to play. Okay. Assuming there is nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you're ready.
Keep your wits about you.
It's done. We only have one shot at this,
Well,
so let's make it count.
Huh. Nebula, self-deception. Okay. Oh, I get to go this way. Whoops. Hey! Oh, I'm not supposed to, not supposed to do that, huh? Darn it! I'm bad! You threw me off, before you started. Look at them. Oh. I'm just failing all kinds of things, huh? Actually, wait, what if I pull him over here? And you don't see me? Yeah? Boat, boat. Boat, boat. Yeah, okay. That's what I was supposed to do, huh? Okay. I guess I should have read those. We'll just find a way in. Oh, really? No farther. I'm surprised I can run. Okay. So explosives. Can I do this while stealth? No. Okay. Okay. How well does this work? Oh, wow. Didn't realize that was on a freaking timer.
Seven hells.
Man. Oh, you get gauge as long as they're crap. Guys, we're kind of doing bad here, I'm not gonna lie. we're not doing that great. I guess we should have done a silent takedown of some people's. Okay, so I should be able to do that to them, right, when they leave. We only got a couple seconds though. Ooh. Alright, that was real tight. Okay, what do we got to do now? Alright. I'm with it. I'm with it so far. Okay. We can still do this. We can still do this. Bonk. Use. Thank you. Oh, this could be bad. Okay. Let's go. All right.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Hey, Baba.
Have the others wait at the
I gotta be
rendezvous
sneaky
point.
right now, baby. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a very good job either. So I can't. What is it? You okay? All right. I think we have to wait for this to come back on cooldown. Yeah. Sick. Okay. Come on. Where do we actually need to go? Shoot, let me do that. Alright, so we got dogs. Ruh-roh. A bunch of people in here though. All right. Maybe if I don't move, he won't see me. Is that actually a thing? No way, dude. All right. Okay. Okay. So let me get the bomb in there. I wonder if it's gonna. Does it aggro those though? Hopefully not. Yes, it does. Okay. Science, I guess? I don't know. We might fail this one this time. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wait, why did we lose target? That was weird. Okay. Wait, I better wait for that thing. Crap. Okay. So we got a lot of people to knock out. Maybe I can silent take down those things as well. Maybe that's the play. Should be able to get her, right? And then come back and get him. Well, not when he's there though. Okay. Okay. There's that little guy. I kind of want to try it, but I don't know if it's a really good idea or not, to be honest. All right, for science. You can't? Oh, okay. I'm glad you said. I was about to do it. I guess that makes sense. Only human targets. Okay. Ooh. So how? Okay. There's still one more that we need. It's amazing that they can't see me. Okay. All right. Wait. Oh no. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We can somehow stand here, completely invisible to everything else. All right. All right. All right. All right. We got a long way to go, though, right? Or no? Oh man, our gauge is so high. Okay. Control terminal. So can we do anything to these guys? Guess we just need to get the timing right. We did. We did it. All right, sick. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't sure if we were gonna make it. I probably should turn action help on so I can read those tooltips for these characters. Excuse me. Gosh, sorry. That was cool though.
Returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Blow them up. That's the pointiest. Man, dude, you could use that thing as a weapon. Like, no, this is just their bomb clicker. We're just casually rolling up. These roads are kind of cool, though.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but... Wait! Something's coming!
What is that, dude? Oh, the dogs.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages!
Fight time?
We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Let's go. Oh, the song. Okay.
Protect the others!
Oh, they already killed us? Okay. Let's go.
But stay alert.
We'll fight these?
Keep the carriages.
Oh, look at this place. Oh, we do need to help them. Gosh.
A
fine display.
Who wants some?
Other are still in danger. Go on ahead. We'll
Emmanuel the Lofty. I like. So funny that they brought him along. Like of all the people. Dragoon's still a lot of freaking fun, man. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. My buddy, Harry hadn't really found a melee that he liked, and so he's telling me, he's like, I think Reaper is the one that I found that I really like. So that's one of the most important things: finding something you really enjoy. We shouldn't have done that. Thing is, I'm still pretty low level. I can't imagine switching off to green. Am I yelling? But I could see maybe playing them in tandem or something. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I like the music here. Quite a bit.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
Yeah, I did play Demon Hunter. I mained it when Legion came out, and then I swapped to back to my Shaman for enhancement. Head north. Oh, okay. Can I mount? No, I can't. Okay. As Justinian like cuts a man in half.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastic.
Yeah.
It's nothing that won't heal in time.
I can put his arm back on. Come on. They can put his torso back together.
The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
I mean, it's probably not wrong, but...
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Just hit him with the back of it.
That I did.
Oh. So you're gonna 3v1?
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
You're not paying attention to your own enemy.
There's no end to them.
Don't worry, I'm here now. Look at me rolling up. Look at me rolling up.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Girl, you know I'll be here. Let's get it.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
Oh, is that, Yep, okay. Let's go. Let's go.
We have them now. Forward.
I am, baby girl. I promise. We're clipping our rotation, but we're letting them have it. It's fine. What is that? Bro! What is that? Raubon's boy is getting with it. I like the stack marker outside. They're like, no, they need to know too. Oh yeah, let's go. Probably got some mechanics to follow here. Ow, why is this hurting so much? Oh, that was pretty sick though. Like, should she really be this tough? I'm not sure how that was going to work out, so I don't want to be the reason we lost like 4 NPCs at once. Oh God. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we gotta protect these. Yeah, that makes sense.
Tremble before the sun.
Tab, please. I love her so much. Bro, you better hurry. Thank you. Golly. I love her so much. She's so good. Just bonk him over the head really hard.
A worthy adversary.
Did we level? What's going on here?
Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again to the death.
Is this music right for this moment?
Sadu had tune.
Oh my god, this poor guy.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
That spire looks mad beefy. I guess it was. I was expecting a little bit more serious music there, but
cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. "800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kovosi, after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
That's a cool looking aetheryte.
The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed, bitterly so.
It would be kind of cool. This is a little bit of wild brain, right? But it would be kind of cool if there had been some sort of like raid on the capital city. You know, a little more wowish style.
Not so much as a whisper.
But with all of the same storytelling that they're known for.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
I don't know.
We can consider the question after we have made camp.
It's probably not a bad
If we spend
bad
any
point.
longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
Get to work. We're actually gonna call it broken glass? Yep. Okay. Wow. Obviously, it's very, very reminiscent of Kothers, but what is that? Oh, okay. Huh. All right. What barding is that? Okay, we're getting distracted. Gemstone. Okay. Clearly, we were supposed to talk to Alphino, but I'm just looking around here a little bit. Of course, we may get a tour, judging by how many people are in cutscene all around different parts of the city. Okay. In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther, and we will reach the capital city itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made, fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Yes, of course. Would you mind asking Estola and Gra to join us in the building to the northeast of the camp? Alize and I will meet you there. Okay. Okay. Estola. Hey girl, looking good. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over there at once. My head is cleared. The first trials, though? Are they good? I've heard the first trial is really good. I've heard the first trial is really good and the third dungeon's like... In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower on the horizon. Jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at a distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zot, only more terrifying. Aether flows unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. Aww. Okay. You will be pleased to know most of the tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as they speak. Man, I am struggling to read. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may have been long gone, but everything is exactly the way they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. Yeah, but they're all tempered and working for, crazy people. So it's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble. Though it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Aye. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. I'm sure they were. Sorry, I was merely thinking out loud. You mentioned a meeting? I'll make my way there. Thanks, bro. Does it look a little different now? I feel like it looks different. Ah, the war table. Yes, of course. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin. Okay?
Our present situation is as follows.
I'm gonna grab a snack. Hang on.
Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glacies are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations. Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
I wonder why it's messing with her so much.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next.
I do believe we just saw some ceruleum sprites, did we not? I think I know what our...
My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
True.
Understood. The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us. if they have not already ascertained our position.
I've been saying that wrong this whole time.
That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
I'd be really surprised if Fandaniel doesn't know we're here.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
Maybe.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Just like, yeah, right.
This is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
And the levitation spell could be helpful.
Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rime. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
Ice fields? I love ice fields! No, wait. No, I don't. It's too funny.
I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return. You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
I really thought they were going to send us after the sprites we saw. I'm not going to lie. Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tataru's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when we next meet. It makes me realize, too, that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quickly. Aw, man. Are we working with Emanuelane? What? Ho! Chums! Been given something to do? Have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Ahem. Since you ask, we're to scour the Eblan Rime for survivors. Yep, we are working on it. What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? You'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends. I know just the spot to begin our search. Yeah, I agree. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. I don't know, maybe this is the part where he really proves his usefulness. Maybe he's like eagle-eyed with a freaking telescope. Alright, 1 second. All right. Okay. Where we gotta go, guys? Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, we did a turn, right? Okay. It's like I'm almost having a little bit of like Eureka flashbacks, like Pagos or something too, and Pagos and Pyros. Where's the sleeping dragon at? Yeah, there's the Cerulean sprite. This is actually a brilliant mount for this. Or maybe Ifrit's would be better, I'm not sure. I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing? Or maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after, either way. Is that an Aether Current? Ah, no, it's just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see over the hill? Over yon hill? Oh my god, okay. There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. Are you certain? A survivor? Show me. Over there, behind that tree. It looks like she's running away from something. Though surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. And all I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, a rather fetching one at that. Bro, why do you have this telescope? It should be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. I mean, we could mount. And then I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Yeah, okay. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. That poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Alize, he's literally going to the fire. Like, what do you mean? Alright. Later, dude. Whee! Oh, I wonder what the X mounts are gonna be. Yeah, I know. I know. That's like, no, I'll be fine. My honor demands it. As he like walks over to the massive bonfire they got over there. I wonder what the mounts are gonna be for the trials. I wonder if they're gonna be all robotic, like Magitech-y, because of obvious reasons. Maybe not. I don't know. Trial of Fesh for Pimps leads east. That's a trial. A trail. Oh my god. What is that? I gotta go fight it. Yeah. The footprints appear to be the same as those you saw previously, and they lead towards the building. I gotta go fight this thing. Hang on. I do hope they're good, especially considering like the last ones were actually really good. I just wish they were a little bigger. So it's curious. Like I'm curious to know how they're gonna top dragons. This thing is an overgrown rose. I think that's probably a bit of an understatement here, guys. A little loud. Just a wee bit. We're getting closer. I'm sure of it. At first, we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? Okay. Aw, man. I love this dragon. He's so good. It goes with my glam so well. He's so cool. Alright. Oh. The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. I can't run her down on a mount? I feel like I'd be faster than the little girl trying to run in the snow. Follow the girl from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you're noticed. Make use of cover, such as rocks, to approach her without being seen. Similarly, the objective will also end in failure if you fall too far behind. Okay. Alright. Where's she gonna stop is like the real question. This seems to be like a hiding place that they put in, but I wonder at what distance she can see me from. What is... Oh. Oh, that's an even bigger one. Are we pushing too far here? Those things sound terrible. Bro, y'all been fighting that Yeti for a hot minute. No. It's someone else. It's a figment of your imagination. Yep, you are. Hello. Oh no, dude. That's the worst. I have made myself do a little bit of like running around just because are you gonna aggro me, dude? I really just want to hide behind this tree. And without... Okay. Alright. Okay. I have made myself walk around a little bit just to, like, you know, kind of explore the areas and just kind of check it out. I'm not teleporting all the time, but it does suck when you want to teleport and you can't. For sure. Just a little further? You gonna... No way, dude. Okay. I guess we'll, wait. Is it faster to just... No, it's not. Right. Guess we'll follow the little girl again. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, We got these little guys too. That's cool. All right, round 2. You won't notice a giant metal horse coming at it, right? Surely not. No. Oh. Come on. Come on. It was. Okay. All right. Very well. I understand. I get it. They're like, there will be no messing around with this. Okay. The only thing you can see is the top of my spear, which should not count. We'll see. We'll find out. No. Gosh. I mean, to be fair, if they probably should make it count, but I'm glad that they didn't make the giant glowy. I mean, I guess it could look like ice, and you know, that's fine. It looks like ice, yeah, it's fine. She's also deaf, so that's a good thing. See, you can't see anything. There might be a weird like swirly coming around or something, but it's okay. It's fine. It's a normal thing over here. No. Dragon footsteps? Pfft, no. Although, to be fair, I mean, he is like Spyro size, right? So I don't know that he would really make that big of a vibration. The mecha one, maybe. This is a lot bigger. Oh, okay. I was like, crap, did she see me? Okay, so we gotta stop here. And this is gonna go like 4 steps and turn back around again. So I guess we wait here. Let her do that. And then move up. So I don't see anywhere close enough. Yeah. Maybe we're going to this house right up here. Please don't turn around, 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 don't turn around. Okay, alright. Okay. I was like, I don't want to do this again. Duty complete! Phew! Still in one piece. Hello, little girl. Suppose the mask probably wouldn't help in this situation. Wait, she's not little. Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Sorry, what? What? Take another step, and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alphino. This is my sister Alize, and our good friend Ven. We have no intention of hunting or taking anything from you, or anyone else. I give you my word. We are comrades, and have come to provide aid to people in Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the one responsible. Now hold on a minute. Responsible for all this? You did this to us. No, ma'am. We did not. We didn't. I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here. Okay, so it's the Telophoroi? The Telophoroi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they've destroyed the entire world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those whose poor souls are now in our care. And we are striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape the Telophoroi influence? Are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name's Licinia? As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question ever since that night. And the roar, the terrible roar, and then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. The roar. The roar. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled, as far as my legs would take me. Do you have family here? Is it their home? Nope. No, this is Victor Spoils. A mansion for retired soldiers, or it was. But now me and a few others are, well, we're borrowing it. As for the explosives, yeah, I figured as much. I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe. And I didn't know if you were... The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you... Of course. Whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. That kind of makes me think of, like, what some of the Ascians were talking about with what was going on in their world in the last days, like with the roar and stuff, but I don't think that's quite what they were alluding to. This is everyone. Licinia says you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with the means of heating the place, as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. That dude is like, he's so cold, he's losing his mind. If that's too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put firewood gathering skills to the use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alize? Wait, Alpha, no, you can't do spark magic, bro? We'll have a fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes. Do as you will. Bower. What about me? What do I do? I just sit here and look cool. Okay, I can do that. Huh? Ooh, 525. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer, or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? As it turns out, we actually have a healer. He's getting the firewood right now. Although Alice could throw some minor healing spells as well, I'm sure. What was that singing? Is that a radio? Is that a radio? That's kind of cool. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Emmanuel's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Man, now we're gonna have to tell him we actually did something with his... The numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Not if you suck that down, buddy. A warming tincture? I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it that seems absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water for purification, the magitech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. What Machina remains operational cannot be run for the lack of cerulean. Of course, cerulia in gens is full of the stuff, for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. All is well. Yes, never better. Well, be even better than better? Oh, what sleep libation is this? Is it poison by any chance? Nah, it's a joke. If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep. So said the poet. And alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fell. Oof. We are the blessed damned, to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the palace, each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. Eesh. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. Oof. So dark. That's so dark. What do you want? A tincture. May as well drink it, I suppose. I wonder if some of them just naturally have like an immunity or something? It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take? We use them to listen to messages sent by others over great distances. They are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components, crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Amonis. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others. Because all we've been hearing is the same music, being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon. An ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Amonis. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hoped to take back what was once ours. 'Tis a solemn reminder that we must suffer great hardship. Better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that the Emperor Varus okay, yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. Yet, yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be so easily defeated. You could be wrong there, my guy. Pardon me while I mount my T-Rex and go talk to the other girl here. I'm really pretty sure they made some adjustments to the carbuncles. They do look different. I think they just updated them a little bit. Colors look a little different. Pretty sure. What's that? So this is what you gave the others. Thank you. I'll save it for later. Wait. Okay. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Are you a part of the group staying in the land Laturum? I saw Legatus Virgila's I forget how they said her name. Troops heading towards the Magna Glacies a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Camp Broken Glass, you call it. And Virgilia and her men are all there now. So how did you reach the Magna Glacies? Did you cross the mountains on foot? No, we flew. Airships. Then there might be a way to... Lucinia, where is everyone? Is something the matter? Yeah, there's another person. A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby Almasti has found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Listen. Are we really going to do this? Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people too. I've just had an idea. If Uners are strong enough to defeat a legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. If you've a mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there. People whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what I can tell. I've already tried asking them if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange. Lots of food. And that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tappers. Yeah. Why don't just tell us what's going on? Just tell us the truth. Yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. Yes, of course. To reach Tapper's Den, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. Okay. Okay. Come, Storm. We ride. What do we think? Is it mom, grandma, grandpa, granddad? I guess you guys probably already know, huh? We're also really close to that aetherite that I would not mind getting. Ah, it's a big almasty. Almasty? Almasty? Nah, you're way too slow, bro. I knew I saw one over here. Can't sneak it past me. What's up, boys? Who goes there? How did you find us? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? If the purebloods over at Victor Spoils hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those those stuck-up a-holes thought they could come waltzing in here demanding ceruleum with nothing to offer in return. Ha! Looks like the boot's on the other foot now that the capital's gone to shite. So they've resorted to sending you to negotiate. I know your game, Sellsword. If they think we'll give in to intimidation, they've got another thing coming. Wait, no, boys, I didn't want to. All right, whatever. I didn't want to fight you two. There you are. Just after you left, Licinia asked me to go and catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. You do? So this is Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Okay. Oh, it's like blue fire. Is that because of the ceruleum? Who are you? What happened to the guards? Listen, bro. Okay. That wasn't my fault, alright? Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? This doesn't make any sense! Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess. None of you are Garlean. You were brought here from other lands. Gurabanya, Yangsha, Boja, Dalmasca, Ursha. To name a few, some dragged here against our will, others fed bollocks about a better life, all put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of An, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. Is that a wolf person? It is! But the old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that escaped more or less unscathed is Cerulia and Gens. Still sustaining us, even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake. But how can you do it if it's frozen over? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. Okay, Jarek. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days. What, with the city in ruins? We take enough to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps to stave off the cold, it does sod all, yeah, okay, about our hunger, unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure you tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful, if they're interested, and we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask. But if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we managed to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us, thanks to the Empire. And the knowledge and the skills we acquired working here would practically be useless outside of Garland. That's true. So we're staying for the time being. Long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by. Even if Garlemald as we know it is gone for good. Gone for good. Regardless of what the Ilzebard contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best that it is consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people? Their lives, their stories, should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. Yo, oh, inventory is really full. So you've come seeking ceruleum, have you? Yeah. That's what I tried to tell your guards. What? Those purebloods up at Victor Spoils sent you? To turn their enemies for help. They must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Licinia's got her little sister to think about. Ah. A sister. But we only saw Licinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get her around. I may have refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I can spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? I mean, bro, I could go knock out some of those little lizard things for you real quick. I can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister a secret from us. We can ask her about that when we've delivered the ceruleum. Come on, let's hurry back. If they're still there. No, they'd have to be still there because their sister's probably like real bad off. This is incredibly epic music for walking across some snow. Does this place actually have a day cycle, or is it pretty much always just overcast and snowing? '84 is our second jump, right? Yeah, so it's 86. 86 is what we really are looking forward to. I'm surprised we get both of these at 86, to be honest. This isn't right. It's too quiet. Oh, duh. I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. I mean, realistically, Alphino should be able to handle himself. Okay. They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me, yeah. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures. That's what you are. Waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, then you swoop. Here to help? What rot. All a ploy to make us lower our guard. Oh my god. Let you in? Put ourselves at your mercy? Put us in chains? Steal our lands? Get your revenge? You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. It might be what some of them want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true. Licinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. Okay, dude. Thank you. We're trying to help you, idiot. Her sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invaded our homeland. Taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the... Oh, jeez. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. They've been indoctrinated, okay? Just... This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries and theirs. I will join you in the search after. Bro, how did they injure you? With what? All right, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. I don't know. I guess he was probably just not expecting it, right? There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Okay. Two sets of fresh footprints. Young women, judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. I gotta grab that drink out of the freezer. And I think I'm gonna get another brownie. One second. Unfortunately, we were a little late on that. I didn't think it had been in there that long. Oh well. All right. So, they really hate us, huh? The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts. And I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. Yeah. We could really do with Alphino's help. We can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Is one of them gonna fall into the ice or something? That'd be kind of sad, to be honest. But considering you probably don't even need that, to be honest. Considering the tone of this expansion, it wouldn't surprise me. Well, they try to make it to their cave anyway? Since they're Garleans, maybe they feel like they trust them better? The empty bottle smells faintly of alcohol. The thin coating of dirt indicates it has been here for some time. Oh. Okay. I was like, alcohol? What in the world? Okay. Further over this way, I'm assuming. Yep. The wet paper, half buried in the snow, appears to be a flyer for a theater group, though the run of shows advertised has long since ended. Alright. Hello? Fresh blood. Well, this, I assume, would be it? Oh, dang. That's not a small amount of fresh blood, though. The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount of... The victim may have been severely wounded, yeah. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. Okay. It's like an oil rig. Oh no. Did they both die? No. Is that the radio? The two bodies are already cold. They both died, dude? Are you kidding me? Bye, baby. You're not gonna want to go over there.
Trail. We found one. They were attacked. No.
Yeah.
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
That's crazy.
We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
Okay.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Well, that's freaking sad.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
I was maybe thinking one of them might die. Not really. But, I mean, the possibilities in my mind. I was definitely not thinking both of them were going to die. And I figured we'd save both of them, to be honest. There must have been something we could have done. But what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? I mean... probably for a little while longer, sure, but they probably all would have died anyway. Without some sort of help. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is pray... wow. Is make our report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. Yes, Alphino. Nom nom. So good. I feel like I want to just sneak up here and grab this Aetheryte. And then teleport back. So sad. Oh. That's a freaking train. Oh, that's cool. This definitely gives me, is it Niflheim from 15 vibes. A lot of similarities, I feel like, there. With the people and stuff, too. So we probably gotta go the other way. Or that's underground? Yeah, that must be in that cavern there. Maybe we can go down here. Maybe there's like a tunnel. Is there a train tunnel or something? Go, my little scout. Yes, dude. Let's go. This definitely makes me think of Insomnia. Okay. This is cool. I think we might have seen like a picture of this or something in some of the media stuff. I can't remember now. Bruh, are you kidding me right now? I come all the way over here and I can't even get it? Alright. Alright. Okay. 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 It's not very nice. Where did it go? Over here. Hey. Alze and Alphino tell me they have finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrained from saying much more than that. Clearly, they are reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account? Yeah, I'll tell you. It's really sad. Kind of sucked.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
Good luck, buddy.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
That's kind of rough putting it off on him, but all right.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Popularis, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Yes, yes, so curious.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Oh, the radio.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence.
Oh.
A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you. A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Oh, we definitely do.
I think we do.
Okay. More than a few. Okay, I think we saw him in the trailer.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
Oh, okay.
If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
Wait.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face.
This is a bad
Their futures
idea.
and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
This is a really bad idea.
Persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Such an angry little guy, huh? So angry. You will be received as invited guests, and so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred in particular will be worried sick if you're gone for too long. May the Fury watch over you and keep you. Alright, little grumpy guy. Are you and the children ready? I will slap you. I will explain the route once we're outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. Bro. Okay. I would expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. He's alone. Like, who's we? You better have a whole posse out here. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4? Children in the lead. I want you where I can see. We do have names, you know. I'm Alize, and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's Ven. Ven? Oh, no. Where have I heard that before? No matter. Alphino and Alize will watch the road ahead, while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers. So you're to run, not saunter. Run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures bar the way, we go around them. Once you choose to depart, yeah, okay, they're all gonna be... I was about to say, are you guys gonna just run right for the giant sheep creature? The thing is massive, by the way. Can I just, yep, okay, cool. I'm glad you guys don't aggro stuff. So maybe this is how we get to the, oh my god. This is a long run if we gotta go all the way over here. Oh, these guys are here too. I always like these guys. What are they called here? Jotun? Isn't that like a frost giant? Yeah, I bet we are. I bet we're running the whole way. Oh no, this is, yeah, okay. Maybe not. This is it. The first stop, that is. Good. It looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No. We're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept your side of the bargain, we can carry on. Alright. North of the station is Regio Demorum? One of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close, no wandering off. Understood? Okay. Crap! I forgot my inventory is so full. Alright. From here, we'll be heading northeast. Keep to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes of unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. Oh, we're gonna fight this time? They would attack their own countrymen? Aye. They spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you are to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. Okay. Oh, nice. Don't worry, I got it. Oh, you guys are really just gonna chill, huh? Okay. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or the temperate as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we'd administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come. We have to keep moving. Don't worry, I'm a waddle over. I see a Reaper. I see a Reaper. He stunned me! You don't do that, sir. Looks like we're not being followed. We will continue onward. I feel like, I mean, maybe not, but I feel like Thancred or, Gra, with his, Invisi spell, could probably pull it off pretty easily. I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of a desire to remain undiscovered. And that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. Oh, I was like, do you guys see, Don't worry, I brought my Gundam. We'll be okay. What are those? What we got? Cthulhu men? Look at what they've become. Would you still stand there and claim they can be cured? Those exposed to a vast quantity of a primal's aether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of a cure. Okay, I mean, like, we get that you're upset, but, like, geez, bro. Whoa. Oh. Okay, cool. Getting distracted. We're almost there. You have kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. Aetherite! Maybe. This is Tertium, one of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. Freaking no. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. They could have done a little worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed. And if Julius is willing to make a perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from the wind and the snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guest, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there. Okay. I wonder if we get to take the train somewhere. Oh, that'd be cool. Did we get a train ride? I want to take the train. Okay.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Oh, wow.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and Empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Dispute is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Well, Kelly, if you really want to be famous, all you have to do is click on the link and buy followers, primes, and viewers. I don't even know how to say that name. But they've got you hooked up. Just follow them. They got you.
That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
True.
It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you.
Bro.
If you cooperate.
I can 1v your whole army, okay? Relax.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
Huh?
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed. Even if he allowed himself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If he refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Clever.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Okay.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
I don't think I really like either one of these, to be honest, but... Alright. Oh. I wonder what you get with the other one.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Why is he in Boja armor? We're almost to level, I think. Hey, let's go. Suppose that was quite accurate. Alright, can I use this now? Darn it. As per Lord Quintus' instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tertium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars, nor would I tell you if I did. And if you try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. So do you truly intend to speak with the others, or is that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, if that's what you mean. Or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like. These shock collars will be the least of your worries. Understood? Okay. Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, yeah. Let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of their situation. And above all else, don't use magics of any sort. Yeah, no doubt. What is magic? I don't even know what that is. You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. Oh. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Alphino and Alize will pay the price. Alright. Fair enough. Can I use it now? Okay. You came with Julius, didn't you? Well, whatever business brought you here, you'd best keep your hands off that aetherite. It's deactivated, but I'd rather you didn't mess with it. There are others throughout the city, built by Garleans, for Garleans, could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. Oh, yeah. These days, however, we use the aetherite's power to keep this place lit. Though that comes at a cost of its normal... Lit? I guess he means like actual power and not like just because it's a glowing crystal, because that would be like it glows anyway, right? Let's talk to the people first and then we'll hit the radio, I think. It's you, Ven Calum. I served under Lord Gaius. I was there on the night the Praetorium fell. You and your adventurers, you killed them. Oof. Alright, yeah. My comrades, my friends. Swept them aside in their dozens, as though they were nothing to you. And maybe I am too. Just another faceless enemy to be cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return. Until you get what you deserve. Mark my words. Listen, lady, you actually don't even look that mad, to be honest. I feel like... Alright, well, you look a little scared now. I'm not gonna, you know. But you didn't look that mad before. Alright, that was, unexpected? So cold. This young soldier's on the verge of losing consciousness. Okay. Shame we didn't give him the tinctures. I know who you are. The so-called champion of Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? I'll wipe that smirk off your face. Okay. By the blood of our fallen compatriots, I swear I'll... Ugh. Damn. Tore the sutures. Of all the times, the worst of the lot within striking distance, and I can't even muster the strength. If it weren't for the... Oh, for the third bleeding us, we'd be the end of you. Virgilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus his life, but we made our escape. Took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wound as we prepared to strike back, and then night fell, and we gathered around the radio. Then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you can call this a mercy. Mind intact, but body broken. A soldier in name alone. I'd cut you down where you stand if I could, murderer. Bruh, like... Haven't you killed a bunch of people too? Also, relax, my man. Jeez. You'd probably die on all the pointy bits of my armor. The radio is the same model as the one used at Victor's spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. Yeah, for sure. I wonder if there's more than... Did you learn anything of note? Then your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are the greatest risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there is precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend to them? Yeah, I'll help you with the people that want to kill me. Oh, Flavius? That's a funny name. I'm sorry about your name. I hope you feel better. Who's there? My eyes. I can't see all that well. Ah, thank you. The numbness has subsided a little. But I know I won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. For a second, I thought there was a G there, and it said Popega. I was like, no way, dude. All right, well, that's super sad. Excuse me. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you'd say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies. Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they're not in a position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him? Though we'd need to persuade Julius first. Okay. You mean I need to persuade Julius first? This place is really cool, though. Even if it is a little gloomy at present. Well, seen enough. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? We've been scavenging provisions from the nearby houses, as most families kept some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work, and we've a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is the greater concern, though. We had some ceruleum set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those poor in health are only going to get worse instead of better. Yeah. If it's ceruleum you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have some sent over. No. I will not accept your charity. If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, or in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telophoroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We'd identified the seat of the enemy's power. We realized Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much, and instructed them to join forces with the provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Telophoroi. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word and we will bring you ceruleum. I will speak with Lord Quintus. Ah. Aha! He says, F you guys. So, did he agree to it? Oh, he really did. No, he will not place Gollermold in debt to our enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for ceruleum outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me. So what if you were to, like, find some? Very well. After all, many hands make light work. Wait, why don't we just take him over to the cave? Like, that seems like the easiest thing to do at this point. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. So angry. So angry for all the help. Once we're outside, you will follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly. Wonder if I can go talk to the junkmonger and sell, because my inventory is quite full. Although, to be honest, I don't know what... Don't know what I was thinking there. Of course not. Alright. Well, we don't need that, for sure. I probably don't need those, to be honest. Although there could be some coin. I think the event's over, right? So we don't need those anymore. If we did, we don't know. I don't need the MGP that bad. It's fine. Bye, Storm. I can't even remember what all this does, to be honest. Bunch of food I could probably get rid of and or eat. Bunch of materia I could probably also get out of my inventory. We got 6 spots. Yeah, that's fine. Just wanted a few extra just in case. I'll go through all this stuff off stream, so it's not. We will begin our search for ceruleum in Regio Urbanissima. Urbanissima. The first location is Forum Soleus, a park to the northwest of the station. Oh, so we're going in the city. You are to remain close at all times and act only as ordered. Follow me. No! No, of course not. I really want that Aether Eye. I don't know if you guys know, but I really want it. I feel like we could just kill the ceruleum sprites for it, but that looks crazy. The color scheme makes it look probably a lot worse than it actually is. It looks like some crazy like monolith, like from Dead Space or something. Oh, Aether Current. I'll be right back. It, actually, you know what this kind of looks like right here? It almost looks like an abandoned theme park. Oh, there's like a map. That's kind of cool. Oh, for a second I thought I jumped over. I was like, no. Whee! So this is the park. I'm surprised they found space for one amongst all these buildings. Actually, the recreational areas come first. The houses were later built around them. A healthy society requires communal spaces for children to play and adults to socialize. This park was named after the founding father of the empire, the great Solus Zosgalvus. The Asian. Did we come to extract ceruleum from the wrecked Magitech armor? No, we've already drained it dry. Same goes for the rest of the Machina in the vicinity. But as our ceruleum has been stolen, we must scour the city for every last drop. And while I don't expect to find anything here, I've decided to try one more time in case something has been overlooked. I see. Then with your permission, we will commence the search. I don't know about you guys, but I don't see anything in there. Though rather small by Garlean standards, the structure is reminiscent of a merchant stall. Perhaps it was built for children to play at a shopkeeper. There is nothing inside, resembling Magitech or any other devices, that would be fueled by ceruleum. Okay. Yeah, there is. I was gonna say, I was looking to see if there's any spots up here before I go down. Doubt there's gonna be any in the map, but okay. We'll check. Can't say we didn't look. Several points of interest are marked on the map. A Forum Soleus. The pond. Children's play areas. To your knowledge, however, none would require the use of ceruleum. In fairness, I probably would not be an authority on Magitech, though. It looks kind of cool. A cursory inspection of the wrecked Magitech armor confirms that the fuel canisters have long since been drained of ceruleum, as Julia said. Okay. There's a slide? Oh, there's definitely going to be some in the slide, for sure. Which we are 100% going down. It's a shame there's no, like, slide animation just for that. You guys could have... Come on, let me just take the slide, guys. Jeez. The contraption is built in the style of Imperial War Machina, armed with a battery of weapons and capable of transforming into different configurations. Huh? But on closer inspection, it appears to be no more than a children's slide. Hi, baby. You okay? You alright, Bubba? Hmm? What are you doing, baby? You okay? Staring off into the water. Oh, it's you. Any luck? Hey, Bubba. Hi, freak girl. There's no sign of any ceruleum. Hardly surprising, but disappointing nonetheless. I couldn't help but noticing you gazing at the pond. Something the matter? What? Yes. I mean, no, I'm... It's just... I used to bring my brother and sister here to play. The pond was heated to stop it from freezing over, so like all the other children. They just had to wade in and splash about. Would have stayed there if I didn't drag them out. Would be sopping wet when all was said and done. Every time. And every time, when we'd get home, Mother would scold us, saying we'd catch our death if we walked around like that. The pond was heated. Had to be heated by something. With a cerulean-powered heater, by chance? I suppose it must have been, come to think of it. I remember seeing engineers changing out a tank beneath the hatch. But that was a long time ago, when the water still flowed clear, and wasn't this brackish muck. We can't see a thing, and I can't remember where the hatch might be. With the machinery most likely broken, the amount of filth in there is probably the only reason it hasn't frozen over. I'd wager it's still unbearably cold, though. Oh, Alize. Julius, what are your thoughts on magic? The average Garlean would jump out of their skin if they saw it. But the first is a few foreign what? Signiferi? And I don't know. I tried. Then I take it you don't mind if I employ a little now. Alphina, as you have a knack for finding dry wood, why don't you bring me some? Once that's done, a blast of her fire should do the trick. Leave it to me. You're not planning to go in there, are you? Of course I am. The tank isn't going to fetch itself. It's nothing so involved as extracting and processing ceruleum from a frozen lake, like how the tappers do it. We're talking about a shallow pond in a park, and we have a way of warming up ourselves after. But that's insane. Clearly, you haven't met us for very long. So, fancy a dip? I don't want to go in. All right. Last one to find the ceruleum tank's a rotten egg. Yeah, there we go. Hope you don't die on the way. Though I dare say we'll both smell like rotten eggs when it's over. I'm gonna have to change my glam. Oh, it's not even that deep. It'd probably still be mad cold though, especially because your feet would get wet. Ooh. You delve in. Oh no, okay. You delve into the murky water, but come up empty-handed. To add injury to insult, the icy wind on your damp clothes chills you to the bone. Ah. Oh. Okay. Same thing. I wonder if that stacks. Hang on, I gotta know. Can I click it fast enough? Nope, I can't. Beneath the water, your fingers catch on what you think might be a handle. We found it! Maybe. Or a dead body, or who knows what. We did it! You open the hatch and retrieve a ceruleum tank. And are also cold as piss now. However, your grand discovery comes at great personal cost as you become acutely aware of the freezing cold and rancid odor emanating from every ilm of your body. Julius will doubtless feel compelled to pinch his nose shut when you deliver him your prize. Ew. Ugh. Did you find anything? Sniff, sniff. I hope you did. That's it. And there's still some ceruleum left. Ah, The fire's still not ready. Hold on. I'll give Alphino a hand. Uh-oh, Bubba. You okay? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I know. That's a small fire. Call me an Ul'dan, because by fire I am reborn. My clothes are mostly dry now, too. That's a small fire. I appreciate you recovering the ceruleum, but I wish you had taken the time to discuss the plan with me beforehand. Despite the way you've been treated, in Lord Quintus' eyes, you're still envoys deserving of protection. If you were to die on my watch, he would be most displeased. Your concern is duly noted, but all's well that ends well. Maybe the water shorted out the thing? Probably not. Julius, you mentioned coming here with your younger siblings. Did you grow up in Garlemald? I did. Not far from here. My father was an accomplished researcher in his youth, and for his contributions to the Empire, awarded an estate. We lived well. Better than many. What was Garlemald like in those days? Everything. It was everything you could imagine, and so much more. Even during the coldest winters, we always found warmth and comfort at home. Coming in from the snow, taking off your coat and sitting down for a hot meal with family. Visiting friends and relatives, receiving that same welcome, knowing they had everything they needed. Walking down the street, seeing the lights in all the houses, hearing the faint sounds of laughter and song, of happiness. And although the summers came and went all too quickly, in that brief respite, the ice would melt and the forgotten grass make its triumphant return. Gray clouds gave way to blue skies. Some mornings, we'd climb to the top of the tallest building to watch the sun rise. Never again. Those rooftops are rubble. Those friends are dead. And those memories. But if I could reclaim even a fraction of what once we had, soon our chance will come. We just need to hold on a little longer. Bro, what if, like, all the people that are coming to help you are, like, dead? Or got tempered somehow on the way? Like, then what? Oh, it's a well, baby. No, it's a well, baby. It's a well, baby. Alright. Now that you've recovered from your escapades in the pond, there's another location I'd like to search. Just outside the park. Wait. I gotta walk around in stinky, wet clothes that are probably not actually dry from that tiny little fire? It's fine, I'll summon my fire yeti. As you can see, this place is littered with remnants of various types of war machina. While my comrades and I have already recovered the tanks from less damaged units, those that took a more severe beating are harder to scavenge. We decided to save those for another time. That being now. Rather than prise them apart piece by piece, it would be quicker to remove the outer casing using compact explosives. With luck, we'll gain access to the tanks without rupturing them. Though the force generated by these devices is relatively weak, I would advise you to stand well clear to avoid being hit by any shrapnel. Before even bothering, though, you should check the Machina ceruleum gauge to see if there's any left. It should provide an accurate reading even when the unit itself is inactive. If the gauge is broken, I'll let you decide whether to use an explosive or not. Should you need more, come to me. Okay? Okay, boss! Boom, 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 boom. After successfully removing the war machinizer casing, it's empty. Sick. I'm just gonna blow everything up. I don't care if it tells me it's empty or not. Maybe it's lying. You don't know. Yep, empty. I'm using all your explosives, bro. All of them. Let's go fight this guy. Empty. Crazy looking fawn. Okay. Well, oh, there's one. Oh, there's two. Okay, is this one? Is this just all gonna be like one empty and one that you don't have any idea what's in it? Okay. I hear you, Baba. You retrieve the war ceruleum tank to find it is half full or half empty. That's the same thing. Right. Oh, you okay? You alright? You okay? More explosives. Wait, is this what I think it is? I found some more. You've done it again. Truly, luck is on your side. With this, we should be able to refuel quite a few of our heaters. It's time to head it back. Wait here while I go see how Alize and Alphino are faring. I know, Baba. I know. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Finally escaped the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we? Don't react. You'll only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on as you are and listen. After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of our scouts follow you at a discreet distance. We observed you being led into the station, but decided against venturing inside. When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place. Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything.
Start running away. Tancred!
Himself, eh? Now there's a surprise. This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel. An interesting development, and perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for. Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's still too early to get our hopes up.
The snow actually looks pretty cool here, to be honest.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them. With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
They had not gone far.
We searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage. For now, this will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
Ah, there you are. Heard you'd gone hunting for ceruleum above ground. Brought back a king's ransom?
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Well, well. It's not at all as I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile.
It's crazy, man. They've been living on some lies for a long time.
It's a poor attempt at humor. In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
I trust your expedition was fruitful.
Lord Quintus!
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
The armor?
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
The time for action is upon us.
What?
My men and I have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
Huh. We don't need the heaters? Well, I'll just freeze to death. Okay.
The time for action. What did he mean by that?
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question. Will they ever escape this cult? Return to and reclaim the idyllic spaces of which Eula spoke?
Finished your war, Council?
Alphino and Alize are to stay here as our prisoners. They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil. Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
Can I just...
After everything we we've said and done. This is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else.
Man.
Whatever demands the Guardians make, indulge them.
Get them out of here.
I knew this was a bad idea. Alphino and Alize will be fine, providing they do not resist. Great. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna see what's going on with the dog. I think she's just having a little bit of ear problems, and so I just want to take care of her. We might just call it here for the night. I don't know, what time is it? Yeah, we'll probably just call it the night, yeah. And then we'll pick it back up tomorrow. So, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And we'll catch you tomorrow. So, have a great night, everybody. Bye! Everybody be safe. And, yeah. Have a good night.